Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. So today, I want to kind of continue this little series that I've been doing, sort of, where the previous video was talking about Indiana Jones sets I want to see remade. Now, we're talking about Lord of the Rings sets I want to see remade. I don't think I have any Lord of the Rings sets. I don't think I got a single one, unless you count the LEGO Dimensions packs, which I do own. But other than that, there's nothing that's real. When I looked through the list of sets, the Lord of the Rings sets, I never saw something that looked familiar that I potentially had in my collection. And if I did, it's destroyed. There's no way I have it anymore. So I'm very excited that Lord of the Rings is returning. Sets are already rumored. We'll go through those real quick. Is Rivendell, D2C. Unknown if it's going to be mini scale or not. Could be a minifigure scale. Who knows? I would prefer it mini scale so I don't have to spend $500 on it. I know I've talked about this previously, so I won't, stay on it for a little while. But, point is, Rivendell D2C, unknown if it's going to be mini scale or not. That is the only set that is currently rumored for Lord of the Rings. And also there was 3 Brickheads that released, but I don't really care about Brickheads. So I want full minifigure, system sets here. And then unknown if there will be a summer wave this year at the time of this recording. We don't know if there's going to be a summer wave of Lord of the Rings sets. I would say most likely not. They're going to kind of see how this D2C set does first, and then decide to bring back the theme full time, hopefully. With a smaller winter wave of sets, and then a full blown summer wave of sets, hopefully in 2024. But yeah, that's the current information. And now we'll get to Brickset so we can look at some of the sets that I want to see remade. Let's do it. So once again, just like the LEGO Indiana Jones sets, I am on Brickset here, looking at the list of sets, and I will be going through them, kind of talking about specific ones that I want to see remade, while also going through all the Lord of the Rings sets that were made previously, and giving my thoughts on them, and giving my thoughts on whether or not they should be remade or not. So starting with Gandalf Arise. It was, Gandalf Arrives, sorry, not Arise. $13 back in the day. And let's take a good look at it here. Again, the picture kind of cuts off the top here, but it's just kind of Gandalf with fireworks in the back here. Yeah, I mean, if it was remade, I want it to be $10 instead of $13, I think. I don't think it'll be remade. I don't really see the appeal entirely, besides just getting a cheap way to get Gandalf and Frodo maybe. But it's cool. I mean, $13 back in the day, I don't think that's kind of a lot, I think, for this. I think I would have made it 10, and I hope they make it 10. If they were to remake this, I hope they make it $10. But anyways, moving on. Shelob Attacks. Yeah, this would be a cool remade set. Yeah, this would be pretty cool. I like this one. I like the look of this one here. I love that face. I love that face print for Frodo right there. We got Sam, we got Gollum, we got the giant Shelob spider. I think if this was $20 back in the day. Wow. Well, I think if it was today's standards here, if this set was made today, it'd probably be 30, I would guess. Maybe 15, because I guess the Harry Potter giant spider set was 15. But then again, that only came with Ron and Harry and a little tree build and the spider itself. Not, a full-blown giant spider, a little side build for Gollum, and then, 3 figures here. So, I don't know. I mean, I would definitely like to see this set remade just because, spider sets are cool and these figures are definitely pretty cool. Just remake these figures here. I could see it maybe being, $30 again, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Or, sorry, not 30 again, but $30 when it comes out if it were to be remade here. So, next we got, the Uruk-hai Army. This was on my list. No, it was not on my list. I take that back. It's not on my list, but this is a pretty cool, this is like a battle pack, basically. I kind of take, this is like the new $30 style battle packs, but a way cooler build here. How much was this? $30 back. Yeah, so it is just like a redone battle. It's like a older battle pack, I guess, for Lord of the Rings. I mean, it comes with 4 Uruk-hai Army soldiers with this giant, what is that, a ballista, or not a ballista? I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool looking. That actually might be a ballista, because this might shoot out of it. I don't know. Anyways, comes with, 2 other guys to kind of fight against the Uruk-hai Army, and then this awesome wall build. I think if they were to remake this set, it would be a much smaller castle wall build and a much smaller ballista build, and probably, well, actually, they might actually include 6 figures, because they did that with the 501st Battle Pack and stuff. So I can definitely see that being remade and just have the builds be much smaller but keeping the same figures, and that'd be a great way to kind of army build the Uruk-hai soldiers. So I'm pretty sure that'd be I'm pretty sure that'd be a pretty cool remake, and I'd actually like to see that a lot, and maybe another kind of similar style battle pack with more of these guys, with 4 of these guys, and then 2 Uruk-hai army guys, and then kind of like opposite builds maybe. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I actually like that set a lot, to be honest with you. This was on my list here. This one was on my list. Attack on Weathertop. I mean, look at this build. This whole set looks great. How much was this? 60. Wait a minute. This was 60 back in the day? Wow. I mean, when I saw this, I thought it would be like 30, 40, to be honest with you. Maybe this build here to kind of build this up was a lot of pieces. But anyways, yeah, I would love to see this set. I would like, in my notes here, now that I'm looking at my notes, I would like to see it made smaller, maybe like $40. Make the build a little bit smaller. Maybe include, I don't want to say include less characters, because I feel like all these characters are important here, and I feel like you don't just want one of the what are these called, Wraith minifigures. I feel like you would want 2 in here. So I don't know, just keep the same amount of minifigures, just make the price less and the build smaller. I just think that would probably work better for this set. I mean, I like that Merry is included in here. Aragorn and Frodo or all 3 are included in here, and then obviously your 2 enemy characters here. Kind of cut out this build, get, save like, I don't know, 20 pieces maybe, and then kind of get rid of some of this, large amount of rock build, I guess, to kind of make this a little bit smaller, and then, there you have it. There's your $40 version of this set. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know this was $60 back in the day. With only 430 pieces. Maybe it was the horse piece. Maybe this horse mold was a little expensive to make. Anyways, the Mines of Moria. Ooh, okay. How much was this? 80. This is a big set. What do we got? Ooh, I like this. Got like 2 like coffins here. We got like the troll guy here coming out of the doors. I mean, it looks like a really messy set, just kind of like all these separate builds, just separate from each other, just kind of remake the scene here. But I feel like if they were to make this, they would probably want to make it a little bit more like, probably smaller and a little bit more compact, like they're all connected together and stuff like that. Like this door build here would be like connected to this build here with whatever the falling pillar is and stuff. And if this was remade for $80, it would probably cost a little less. I mean, it would probably include a little less minifigures as well. Unfortunately, they'd probably get rid of like who's that, Merry or Pippin? Let me see. There's a list of minifigures here. Wait, Peregrine? I thought his name was Pippin. Am I crazy? Peregrine. Was it Peregrine? I don't even remember that. I thought it was Merry and Pippin. All right, anyways, sorry, Lord of the Rings fans. You can clearly tell I'm not, I haven't watched the movies in a while, and I have not read the books at all. Right there, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I haven't read the books at all, and I haven't watched the movies in a while. I probably should, though, because those are really good movies, I remember. But anyways, yeah, he probably wouldn't be included in here. I would say probably, this guy maybe wouldn't be included, or maybe Gimli wouldn't be included in here, and just kind of have like these 5 characters here, with this big fig troll giant, whatever you want to call him here. But anyways, that'd be kind of a cool set, but probably be either more expensive with less minifigures, or less expensive with also still less minifigures. Anyways, moving on, we got Battle of Helm's Deep. Yes, what an amazing set! Look at that, man. Man, they had such great sets, man. I'm so happy that this theme is coming back. 130 back in the day. Well, I think if this was to be remade, I would want to see it as like a D2C set for like $200, $300, similar to the Lion's Castle or the Knight's Castle, whatever it was called, for $400. That Lego Creator, I think it was Creator set, I think. Just like a giant castle build, just very similar to this, with just some more interior kind of space here maybe. And then obviously if it's a D2C set, include more minifigures. This came with 8 minifigures when it came out, so I would include probably all the same minifigures here, just up the ante on the Uruk-hai army soldiers here maybe. And then obviously up the ante on the build here, just make this set giant D2C for 2024, I guess, right, when this hopefully when more sets come. Then we got the Orc Forge for $40. Okay. So this is like another battle pack, basically. Kind of. How many figures? 4. 4 figures. Okay, I don't know if I was missing any in the picture here, but this is basically like a battle pack, kind of, but like a bigger one, and one that actually includes like a legitimate build here. So it just comes with enemy characters. It just comes with orcs, it seems, which is pretty cool. I mean, a great way to army build orcs. If the set was to be remade, I think they would probably lower it to $30 and make it like a battle pack kind of style. And definitely make this build way smaller for this kind of battle pack style. Probably get rid of the side builds here too, and all these side builds. Include the same amount of figures, or maybe even 6 minifigures, just to kind of go along with that supersized battle pack style. And then, just make this, cut out the side builds here, cut out some of the other stuff that's maybe not needed, make this build much, much smaller, maybe not even include like this wheel build here on the side, just kind of make it like this little thing for $30, and then include 6 orc minifigures, or 4 orc minifigures and 2 minifigures to kind of oppose them. But I could definitely see that being remade. That'd be kind of a cool one to like. Oh yeah, this was another one on my list. This is the final one that I had on my list here. The Tower of Orthanc. I probably said that wrong, but, again, that's just because I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a while, to be fair. Oops. Another super cool D2C set idea here. I mean, it was amazing D2C set back in the day. I remember seeing it on store shelves and obviously never getting it because I was very young and I didn't really, know about Lego or collecting Lego or whatever. Flat out, I think, how much did this cost back in the day? $200. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would say they should up the ante, make it like $400, and just go crazy. Just go all out with this set. Include a bigger version of, what is this guy? Treebeard. That's his name, it looks like. Is that his name? Grima Worm? No, that's not it. Brick built figure. I don't see it on this list, but I'm also... Yeah, I don't see it on the list, but I believe his name is Treebeard. Make like a bigger mech version of him. Maybe... Well, I guess they can kind of keep this mold for this bird here. And then just make this tower ginormous. I mean, it already is ginormous in this set anyways, but just make it even bigger. With a full-blown interior. So much interior, like lots of interior space. Make it super tall, whatever, and all, everything. Go all out with this set if they were to remake it. Again, make it like $400. Make it crazy giant. And then, who would come with? Gandalf, Grima Wormtongue, I don't know, remember who that is. Mordor, Orc, Saruman, and Uruk-hai. Yeah, I mean, give us those figures and then give us more, I guess. Just give us tons of Uruk-hai and Orc figures. Give us, Gandalf, Saruman, and Grima Wormtongue, whoever that is. Again, I don't really know. Don't really remember these characters, I guess, from the movies. And then again, I haven't watched in a while. So, yeah, I mean, flat out, would be an amazing, giant-enormous D2C set for, 2024, 2025, whatever. As long as we're going to get more sets, I'm excited. Then we got, Frodo with Cooking Corner. Okay, so she got some poly bags here, it looks like. But, yeah, nothing crazy. Oh, these are some of the 2023 brick heads. Oh, why was this so low on the list? This is weird. The Wizard Battle. Yeah, that's a cool set. I could see that being a $10 set. It cost $13 back in the day. I could see this being a $10 set. Probably going to have to make this a bit smaller. Just kind of have, like, this little area and then maybe, like, a smaller throne kind of, like, right up against it here, to account for that very small piece count or price to piece ratio, or they make this bigger and more fleshed out and make it $20 and just include Gandalf and Saruman. That could be kind of cool. I would actually like to see that, make it a little bit bigger, a little more fleshed out. Is there any other secret? Oh yeah, there is. What's up with this? Maybe this is like the next wave of sets or something, I guess. Yeah, actually I think that's probably what it is. Anyways, the Council of Elrond. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of like a boring set in my opinion. I might get hate for that in the comments. Who knows? Maybe this set's a fan favorite, but yeah, it's all right. They'll probably include this kind of build in like the Rivendell D2C with these figures too. So as long as it's on mini scale, hopefully. Well, somewhat hopefully. Like, I wouldn't want to see it as mini scale, but I also don't really want to spend money on it. Then we got the Battle at Blackgate. Yeah, that's a cool set. That's a pretty cool looking set. Probably make it smaller, I think. Make it $40, I think, would probably be better for this. Just my personal opinion. Obviously, all these are my personal opinion here. Make it a little bit smaller, make it $40. Maybe, like, get rid of some of this longer gate area and just, like, keep the tower, keep the gate, just make it a little bit smaller. Maybe get rid of, like, the horse and the side builds here, or the falcon and the horse thing here, and then probably drop the figure amount to 4, I guess. Probably just include... Well, actually, they probably wouldn't include Saruman because he might be in a couple other sets here, but include this guy here. What is this guy's name? Mouth of Sauron. Oh, wait. Oh, that's getting off the white. Oh, I thought that was Saruman. Wow, okay. Then, yeah, include him. Include Aragorn. Include Mouth of Sauron. Maybe just get rid of one of these orc figures here. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Pirate Ship Ambush. Oh, I remember this set. This set's awesome. Yeah, that's a cool looking set. How much was this? $100? Wow. Okay. Um, I could definitely see this. I could definitely see this being another $100 set, just remade. Probably smaller, unfortunately, just because that's how it is nowadays. But and definitely less figures for sure. How many other 9 in here? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'd probably give us less figures nowadays. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think they'd probably keep these. Whoops. I know that message keeps popping up. I'm sorry about that, guys. I figured they would probably keep the 5 on the back row there, like the 3 ghosts, and then Aragorn and Legolas. Probably keep Gimli. Probably get rid of those 2 characters in the middle, which I think are just orc figures. And then who's that guy on the far left? Aragorn, Gimli, King of the Dead, Legolas, Greenleaf, Mordor, Pirate of Umbar. So I figured that guy's the Pirate of Umbar. So I figured they would just kind of keep him as a minifigure. Maybe get rid of the side build too, and just kind of make this $100 a little bit smaller. Get rid of these 2 figures, and there you go. There's your remade pirate ship set. Then we got all right. These are just kind of all keychains, so I don't think there's anything under here. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, polybag. Video game video. Okay, oh, yeah, nothing here. So now I know this video might be a little bit longer than the other previous one. I want to go to the Hobbit sets. Let's go to some Hobbit sets real quick. Sorry about this video being longer than the Lego Indiana Jones video, but clearly there are definitely some more sets for Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit here as I'm looking at, because we have like a whole other Hobbit theme here for some more sets. Anyways, Riddles for the Ring. Let's take a look here. Yeah, well, I'm going to say I don't think that would be remade, but if they were to remake it, I bet you they would make this boat a little bit bigger and then this build a little smaller, just because it's not as interesting as maybe some of the other builds here. But $10, I could see this happening again. I mean, it comes with Bilbo, it comes with Gollum. It'd be a nice little $10 set, just obviously make everything smaller here. We got Escape from Mirkwood Spiders. Yeah, this build's kind of all over the place, huh? How much was this? 30 back in the day. Okay. This, yeah, I mean, 2 identical builds. We're getting 2 side builds that are just kind of random, I'd say. I don't know about this set. I mean, if they were to remake this set, I think they would have to change, like, all of this, kind of. Like, maybe, I don't know. Well, maybe they would keep the Mirkwood Spider builds just because those are, like, the enemies. And I don't think there was ever, like, one giant one that was super imposing and important compared to the other 2 kind of, like, grunt spiders here. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could see this set being remade, but just a very different kind of build. Like, I don't think these side builds would be included because they're just kind of random, like I said. Whoa, what was that? Anyways, yeah, so comes with these guys. I don't really know who these guys are, to be honest with you. Comes with some dwarves, comes with Fili, Keely, Legolas, and Tariel. Yeah, cool figures. I mean, I haven't watched The Hobbit in a while either, just like I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings movies in a while, so I don't really know these characters as well, besides Legolas in particular, just because he was, prominent character in both movies, or both sets of movies, both trilogies. But, yeah, I mean, maybe. Attack of the Wargs. Oh, this is a cool set. I like that tree build. I don't think they would remake this set. Was it 50 back in the day? Yeah. I don't think they would remake this set. If they did, it would obviously be a very different build, because I don't think they can just make a tree build and, like, get away with it like that. I mean, maybe they could, because, like, these builds on the side... Oh, man, that message keeps popping up. Sorry, guys. These builds on the side here look kind of like they wouldn't really be builds in, like, a Lego set nowadays, just because they look so plain. So I think they would probably cut out the side builds. They would hopefully keep these awesome-looking molded wargs, I take it. And probably would lower the set to maybe, I mean, I'd keep it at 50, maybe $40 to $50, I would say. And then hopefully keep the same figures, because that's actually a pretty good figure lineup, I'd say. I like that. I don't really know these guys' names, to be honest with you. Hunter Orc, Thorn Oakshield, Yazneg. So I take it this crazy looking dude over here is Yazneg. So I would say include him just because he looks cool. Include both the dwarves because, the hero characters. And then I think two Hunter Orcs are fair for this set. But they would definitely have to change up this tree build, because I feel like this tree build they wouldn't really want to make just because it would be such a kind of like a boring build. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely off with my statements, but anyways, $70 Unexpected Gathering. Definitely remake this set. Please remake this set. Make it a D2C set. $200 D2C set. Hopefully, is how I would want it. Have lots of the dwarves. Sorry, I almost said orcs. Have Gandalf in here. Have Bilbo. Have maybe. I don't think they would do all the dwarves just because that's kind of a lot, but have a pretty good amount of them, I would say. Or maybe they could get away with doing. No, there's like 14 or 16 of them, I think. But yeah, definitely make this like a $200 D2C set with like a full blown interior, oh man, why does that keep happening? Full blown interior, full blown everything, and yeah, I could definitely see this set being made. So then we got Barrel Escape. How much was this? 40. Yeah, I guess I could see this being remade. I mean, it looks like kind of a interesting kind of build, and I don't think would really go nowadays just because of the style of build that we expect in LEGO these days. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong here. I mean, it comes with 2 dwarf characters, comes with Bilbo, and then comes with 2 elf. I mean, those are specific characters now. Yeah, elf chief and like elf. Yeah, there's 2 elf guards. Maybe. If they were to remake this, it was 40 back in the day. If they were to remake this set, I feel like they should make it smaller, maybe like $20, and only kind of include like this part of the build with less detail, and then kind of get rid of all of this whole section. Maybe include only 1 elf guard, and then maybe like 1 dwarf and Bilbo or something. Or if they're okay with not including Bilbo Baggins in every Hobbit set, then just kind of include the 2 dwarfs and like an elf, or maybe even both of these elves. I don't know. Kind of a weird build, so I don't know if they would really do that again, but it was kind of a prominent scene in the movie, so maybe. Goblin King Battle, $100. Yes, please remake this. What an awesome looking set. And they could probably make it just like this. This is actually a pretty good build, it looks like to me. I like the bridge here. I like this little section over here for some characters to stand on. Love the throne over here. This like little pathway leading up to the throne. Reminds me of a Ninjago set. Goblin King, awesome. Absolutely. Please give me that big figure. I'd love to see it. Probably, $100, 8 figures. I don't know. And they probably might lower the figure count just because of how it is nowadays. But back in the day, 4 hero characters, 4 villain character, or 3 villain characters, and a big fig villain character. That's pretty good. That would be an awesome set to see remade. I would love to see that. Door Gulder Ambush. Oh shoot, this one's going a long way. Here we go. $20. Okay. Kind of a interesting build. Looks very simplistic. And then just kind of a cannon build on the side here. I would have to rewatch the movie to make a full decision on this, but just because I haven't, without seeing the movie in a while, I should say. I have seen the movie, but without seeing it in a while, I would say this wouldn't be remade just because I think that build, I don't think you could just do an entrance build. I feel like you would need more to whatever this leads to. And then, I mean, the figures are kind of cool. I actually like these figures. Who do we have here? Bjorn and the Gundabad Orc. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool figures, honestly. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that being remade in particular. Mirkwood Elf Army. Yeah, I don't really see this being remade. I don't know. There's something about it just kind of throws me off of it here. How much was it? $30 for 6 figures? Maybe if they did a battle pack, like a supersized battle pack set, they could maybe get away with doing this and make the build way smaller for sure. And, maybe make that warg character or animal creature, whatever. Brick build it or just get rid of it in general. But I don't see this happening. I don't see a set with the Elf King. Who is that? I keep No, wait. Mirkwood Elf. Thorand. Oh, that might be the Elf King then. So there's just another Elf Warrior. I would see maybe get rid of the King, replace him with another Elf Warrior, and then keep the rest, I say. And then make this build way smaller, probably get rid of this Warg, and then probably get rid of this side build, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it if they were to remake this, but that's a very, very interesting set to me. Lake Town Chase for $50. Yeah, they should remake Lake Town sets. That'd be awesome. This actually looks like pretty cool sets. Or this set looks pretty cool, rather. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would kind of maybe like a larger version of the set, maybe like $100 version with just like maybe like we have like a full blown building here, which I would love to see, and then maybe another full blown building here with the boat as well. Just kind of three separate builds there, and then maybe up the ante on the minifigures. Include these five, maybe include another guard figure, include definitely Bard the Bowman, right? Isn't that his name? Yeah, Bard. I don't know if it was Bard the Bowman, but anyways, maybe include like another dwarf character or something like that that hasn't been included in another set. This could work. This could actually be a pretty cool set. I actually would love to see that remade. We got the Dol Guldur Battle. So this must be. Oh wait, were these sets like connected? Where was that one? Yeah, these must be connected somehow. Where like this is the entryway, and then this is like what's inside. Cool. Okay, I like that. $70. That makes me like the previous set better. I don't know if they would do it that way. I think if they were to just remake this set, they would make it like $100 and include that gate piece in this set here. But we got some pretty cool minifigs here. We got Azog, Gandalf, Radagast, and we got some soldiers here. That could be kind of a cool set. I could see this set being made and make it like $100 and make it, a little bit probably maybe smaller of a build. I don't know. Maybe make this gate build smaller. Include oh man, this message keeps popping up. MacBook computers, why? Anyways, include this guy here, Bjorn, right? Yeah, Bjorn. Include Bjorn in the set, and then include obviously Gandalf, Radagast, Azog, and then maybe maybe like 2 or 3 of these guard figures of these what are they called? Gundabad orcs. I don't know how you say that. But anyways, and make this build probably a little bit smaller just because, how LEGO is nowadays. Maybe get rid of some side builds and maybe keep this build and then make the gate a little bit smaller. I don't know. That would be a cool set, though. I would actually like to see that remade. That'd be pretty cool. We're just kind of like all-in-one kind of deal. I got a $15 set here. Witch King Battle. Oh, that's a cool set. I would love to see this set remade. I mean, probably that build looks a little simple, and they would probably have to spice up the build a little bit, but love that Witch King figure. That looks awesome. I like the Galadriel, and I like Elrond in this set. Love those figures. $15 for these 3 figures, though. These very detailed figures here. I don't know if they would do that. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't make me feel like they would do that. I feel like if they were to remake this set, they would just include the Witch King. They would just include Elrond and make this like a $10 build and make it $10. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, though. Attack on... Oh, wait, they made another Lake Town set? Oh, that's... yeah, remake this, please. Just make a ton of Lake Town sets. Make a D2C Lake Town set. That'd be awesome. Maybe like $200, just like a whole, like, a bunch of buildings. Love this little, like, bridge here. What do we got here, though? So we got Elf, we got Bard, we got this kid. Who's this kid? Bane, Bard. Bane, it looks like, is his name. And then we got some orcs. I could see this being remade. How much was this? Probably like $40. $30 back in the day? This would definitely be 40, I think, if it were to come out now. And they would probably just keep this same build. I like this same build. I'm okay with that. And hopefully keep the same figures, too. But I like this build. I like that build a lot. That would go greatly with the other Lake Town set idea for like $100 and have it like come out on separate years. That could work. I like that. $60. Battle of 5 Armies. Definitely not this many figures for $60 if they were to remake it. If they were to remake it, I think they should make it $100, make this bigger, I guess keep that the same size. It's actually pretty big already, but make this kind of a bigger build. Probably get rid of, well, I mean, if they made it $100, they could probably do 7 figures, but Azog, what do we got in here? Azog, Bard, Dane, Ironfoot, Gundabad, Orla, Green Leaf, Thorn, Oak Shield. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they could probably keep the same figures here, I suppose, but for $100, yeah, that could be kind of a cool $100 set, I feel like. Lonely Mountain. Oh, yeah, remake this set, please. How much was this? $130 back in the day. Make this... Well, I feel like these days are probably like $150 for this kind of build and just kind of this thing. This also, for some weird reason, reminds me of Ninjago a little bit. Just a little. I don't know why. I could see this being a cool diorama set with like this, like with the dragon build and like a couple figures, and having like this build, and it could be like a quote where they talk about fighting the dragon or something. Whatever quote came from that scene, I guess. I think that's it though. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I know that's been a long video, much longer than the Indiana Jones ones. I apologize for that, but there's definitely a lot more to go through, I think, here with The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings we had to cover in this video here. So, yeah, there you have it. If you enjoyed that video, do the comment YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.